The Gold of Babylon has Lupin and the rest of the gang trying to find the lost treasure of the city of Babylon, which the secrets to finding it winds up in New York City. And in true Lupin fashion, Lupin, Goemon, and Jigen are probably like one of the most entertaining aspects of the show, except for the fact that most of the movie is more concentrated on Lupin. Jigen and Goemon don't really get a lot of screen time, but once they're on the screen, well boy, they show how badass they are. And one of the problems I have with this movie is like all of the different side stories that happen within this movie. Like for example, when Zenigata got taken off the Lupin case, and then apparently he's been chosen to judge a ICPO pageant, and after that he was put back on the case and he was pretty much forced to take the contestants with him to catch Lupin. What? I'm gonna be real, these ladies have no other reason to be in the movie other than to show different stereotypes of the different countries they represent. And I promise you, if you taken them out of the movie, it probably wouldn't even hurt the movie that much. And then one of them winds up having feelings for Goemon and vice versa, to the point where it's like, okay, are you gonna go anywhere with this? Spoiler warning, it doesn't. They just sort of blush whenever they see each other, but then they just don't go anywhere else with that story. It's just like, okay, they like each other. Okay. And then there's a side story with the New York Mafia, to where this guy is literally trying to get the treasure of Babylon before Lupin, but honestly, out of all the Lupin characters, he is probably the lowest of the low. He's pretty much a bratty, whiny douche, and he pretty much doesn't really come off as all too serious. And then there's another side story with an old mysterious bag lady named Rosetta, who not only has clues to help Lupin find the lost treasure of Babylon, but also she has a connection with the lost city itself. And probably one of the many things that the movie did that kind of caught me off guard was that it made me actually care about this character. Like, you could tell that she has been around for like thousands of years, and that her only wish is to go home, but she can't do that unless she helps Lupin find the treasure. And the sadness that you could feel emanating off of her is literally present, and you could feel that in the Song of Babylon, which is the theme that they play throughout the movie. Though I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it gets hard to feel bad for her, especially when every scene that she's in is her trying to shag up with Lupin, and that shit's weird. But as for the Song of Babylon, this soundtrack is freaking amazing. If there's one thing Yuji Ono knows how to do, is to literally make some good ass music when it comes to Lupin. One of my favorite tracks from this soundtrack, and I shit you not, is Funky Monster Party. Just listen to that song and I swear it's gonna be in your head for a while. But yeah, overall, The Legend of Babylon, is it a great movie? Not really. Is it a great Lupin adventure? It's pretty fun. The music, the action, and the comedy is definitely enough to keep me invested. But when it comes right down to all the different side stories and some of the different elements that they added to the movie, I feel like it made the movie feel so clustered and disjointed, you know what I'm saying? But then again, this film did come out during the Part 3 era, so I guess it fits. But honestly, I think this film is definitely a fun time, and I think you should definitely check it out.